Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica Shirkan. I'm the author of the action-adventure novel Boston's Vigilantes. I created my channel to document my self-publishing journey, to share my tips and tricks for writing, and to join the online writing community. This week's video is all about one of the best marketing strategies that I feel like every author, published and unpublished, knows is the cover of your novel. That is the first thing people see, and how much, no matter how much you want to believe that people don't judge books by their cover, people judge books by their covers. It's something that is natural for us to do, and it's not something that people will stop doing. So having an amazing professional cover is something very important for your novel. And I decided to make a video on my experience and through the process that I've went through with designing my cover. For those of you who don't know and who haven't seen it online, my cover was designed by 8 Little Pages. They're this amazing team who can take any small sliver of an idea for a design to turn it into something spectacular that may be even better than what you came up with or what you had in mind. Or if you're like me and you don't know exactly where you want your novel, the direction of your cover to go to, they're just there to pick up the few pieces that you have, put them together, and create something magnificent, spectacular, beautiful. I don't think I can use enough adjectives to describe their covers. And one way to find the right cover design for you is to look through people's portfolios. I know that is something I did, and I just loved their portfolio. They've done so many beautiful covers, and I've seen many covers done by them on AuthorTube, and I just fell in love with their concept. And I've heard other people's testimonials from working with them and looking through other people's portfolios as well. I've also looked up on Readsy or a few other pages online, but looking more and more at their portfolio and at their rates, I knew that working with them would be kind of the best fit for me, the perfect fit for me. And when I did contact them and they had an opening for me, I was super excited. I know that they are booking up a lot faster now, so maybe what you would want to book your position maybe a couple weeks before, or maybe a month before you would like your cover design process to start. But just when you pick out who you want to work with, just make sure that they have a spot for you and that you won't have to turn to your plan B. My experience with 8 Little Pages was amazing. Claire, the person who did my cover, she was super nice, very friendly, very professional. She sent me a questionnaire with questions regarding the cover, what ideas I had, telling her a bit about my characters and the novel, so she could get a feel of how to make the cover. There were a few complications along the way with both our emails and the servers. Something went wrong and it put back the process by a bit, but luckily things turned out great, and Clara sent me to design a cover for traditional publishing and a cover typical for self-publishing. And as much as I loved the cover typical for self-publishing, I loved the one for the typical for traditional publishing grad a lot more. I feel like that went perfect, and there were a few designs, a few parts that a few ways that Claire incorporated a third character that only comes midway through the book that couldn't be really incorporated from the very beginning, because on the cover there is Vanessa, my main character, and her best friend Zolita, who they both come to Boston, and they're kind of the main characters. But through kind of at the halfway mark, there is a new character that's introduced, and she plays a huge role in the first novel, and she's going to be a main character in the second and third novel as well. And the way Claire incorporated her in the cover was so subtle, and I love it. It's kind of the perfect way to actually add her, because it also gives kind of also makes sense when it comes to her not really being a parent when you get more into the novel. But I love that detail. And after I got that the first version, and after I got those two versions, I just chose which one I liked more. And I just if I had a few ideas to modify here and there, very minimum. I think that one of the things were to change a bit of the focus of the two main characters on the book, and to add a one on the spine, since it is part of a trilogy, and for it to be a lot more known that that is the first book. If I recall correctly, those were the two modifications, but she was so quick to add them, to make them, and the cover turned out even more amazing than I could ever. I cannot stress this enough. I just love the cover so much, and it looks so different than the small pieces I had in mind, but in a good way. If you're looking to working with a cover design, I highly recommend working with A Little Pages. They are so professional. Their prices are amazing. They have a beautiful portfolio. I'm pretty sure that you can talk to anyone they've done a cover for, that all of them will recommend them. They are so, I cannot stress how much I love the covers that they make, not just their entire portfolio. And I'm so glad that I had the chance to work with them. I will definitely be working with them through when it comes to the cover for the second and third novel. And this is something that I also like for the price point, that, and I don't know how many other companies do, maybe from my research I haven't seen anyone else do this, but you have your initial price when you first book a cover design, but then after you hire them again for the second novel of the same series, you get a 5% discount, and for the third one 10, and for the fourth book and any other books later 15. I'm pretty sure that was the percentage their offer. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna add here a change, but I'm pretty sure that is. And I feel like working on a series that's also great for price range, but they are really affordable. I know that there have been other companies and other people that I've looked into who do cover designs, and how no matter how beautiful their designs were, for me, a 18-year-old self-published author, it was way out of my budget. But for me, when I looked into cover designs, one huge thing was the price point and their portfolio and their testimonials. And Eight Little Pages is the company that ticked all three. And because others didn't have that great reviews, or their portfolios were amazing, or who had great reviews and amazing portfolios were way too expensive for my budget, but they were right in the price range with amazing covers, like I said before. If you want to work with them, I highly recommend it. I don't think I could have worked with anyone better than them. And one thing that's very important is also compatibility. And I feel like we were very compatible. So if you're looking, do your research, and if you're looking for cover designers, do your research. Maybe what worked for me doesn't work with you. This is something I always mention in my videos because everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. Everyone's novels have different needs. And maybe something that works great for me won't work great for you, or something that went amazing for me went just great for you, and it really depends on people. So that's why I always like to add it at the end of my videos. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I post new videos every Wednesdays. To make sure that you never miss a upload, click the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so you always know when I post new videos. If you want to get in touch or just chat for a bit, you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JessicaSherKhan. I always love meeting new people and making new writer friends. I'm going to leave Little Pages website in the description bar below. Make sure to go check them out. I hope you guys have a nice Wednesday and a fantastic week. Bye.